Friday, Circuit Communications County Salon Session, the Honorable Senior Judge Ronald Ray Thompson will be presiding.
Good morning, please be seated. Need to sign in for a minute, so take a second here. Let me see what happens.
I totally think that's the basement.
Say that again?
I totally think it's the basement.
Okay.
Almost in here. Okay.
Sounds like a band.
Good morning. There's some parties on the phone. I believe Mr. Thompson, you're the defendant in this case on the phone. Can you hear me okay?
I believe I'm online here. I unmuted my thing. I don't know what happened to my camera. I was showing up there, but I'm not now. Can you hear me?
I can hear you fine, but I can't see a thing except your name.
Okay, can somebody tell me some button to push or something here?
Start
Do you have
video.
I don't know what kind of device that you're on, but do you have a video? Sometimes
I
there's
do it.
like a video camera score
I
on,
do
or,
it. Yes, I
go
do,
ahead.
and I was showing up, and but now it's just kind of it says unverified. So
Cisco
Okay.
WebEx or
well, there's a little button here.
WebEx will have access until it is.
Yeah, I'm. It was quite a different screen as I was waiting that showed me, and I'm not. So is there someone there that can? I'm on a MacBook Pro, by the way. If that's any help.
The only thing I know is like on ours, it says like stop video, start video, but I don't know if that's the same thing.
Yeah, so do you see a stop video, start video
Yes.
toggle or anything like
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Okay, so toggle start video and see what happens.
Okay. Then it says open system preferences.
So
And that brings
you
up.
might have to allow the camera for that application.
Yeah, I was on there. I guess I need a little bit of direction. I haven't done this before, by the way, of where to allow this camera thing. It was on. It was working, and there was a little green dot up by my camera here. What the heck is this thing?
Well,
Start.
I'm a little concerned about running out of time here because I have matters backed right up against this one.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you can continue to try to establish video contact, I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay.
I'm going to call your case so we can get to your motion. It's case 25CR03118, State of Oregon versus Ronald Ray Thompson. This is time set. Mr. Thompson, you had filed a motion to, let's see, this was to modify the conditions of your release, I believe. Oh, no, it was a motion to strike and vacate the civil findings?
Your Honor, I think we're just set for entry of plea. I don't think this is any motion hearing has been set for this morning. Mr. Thompson his release was revoked. He was released from the Deschutes County Adult Jail after posting security. This is the date and time set for a future entry, for an entry of plea date. He has filed.
Are you sure?
I am, Your Honor. He's filed a number of motions here. We have no motion date set for any of those.
Oh, okay.
So I think we're just.
Yeah.
I think essentially here, this is the status. We're going to be looking to get future dates. The state's request is to set a trial date. I think this case has been pending long enough without a trial date. In the interim, we can always set a motions hearing to dispose of any outstanding motions prior to trial. So I'd ask for a future trial date to be set, and we as well can just set an omnibus motions hearing a week or so before the trial date.
If I may, Your Honor, there are a number of motions that go way back in this that have never been addressed. So and there are a lot of things here that need to be done before any kind of a trial can be set or anything. Mr. Fleming is far behind on his request for discovery. There's a lot of discovery. There's a lot of evidence to go over here, and
how about if we do this? I'm seeing a plethora of motions here. Why don't we do this? I would set an omnibus hearing, which is a hearing in which all pending motions could be heard. I would like to do it more than a week before trial, just because I think some of these may have an effect on how each side thereafter prepares its case for trial.
That's fine, Your Honor. As long as we set a trial date, I have no issues with setting an omnibus motions hearing at any point prior to trial.
Okay. How far out? Well, two questions then. Number one, how many days do we need for trial?
And Your Honor, 2 days I think is appropriate for trial.
And then how far out?
Your Honor, the state has a fair amount of availability. I would say probably, we're in October at this point, probably
Mid-November, late November?
if I look, Your Honor, the state last week in November would certainly be available for the state.
Mr. Thompson, does that work for you? If we were to start looking around the last week of November?
well, these matters have totally dominated my life for the last 10 years, so I'm available for anything, really.
Okay. All right. Do we have a date, 2 days, end of November, and then we'll set an omnibus hearing? I would propose 2 to 3 weeks before that.
Okay, so the end of November.
Yeah, end of November, early December.
We have Wednesday, December 3rd at 9 a.m.
Unfortunately, Your Honor, I have an assault and a second-degree trial at that time. If we're into the first week of December, given my trial calendar, I would ask this go to the first or second week of January.
Say that one more time?
In Your Honor, I have a number of trials and then the holiday period. I'm the assigned deputy district attorney on this matter during the month of December. So I'd ask this be set either the first or second week of January, given what I'm hearing from the clerk in terms of the last week of November is not available. Then I'd ask you go to the week of January 5th or the week of January 12th.
We do have, looks like we could do Wednesday, January 14th at 9 a.m.
Certainly works for the state, thank you.
So trial begins with the 14th,
Yeah, January 14th.
Wednesday, January 14th, 9 a.m.?
Yes.
2-day trial. Okay, now let's set about
And
3 weeks before.
okay, we will also set a trial readiness hearing,
Right, okay.
and that will be on January 6th.
January 6th
Yes, January 6th at 8:30.
at 8:30. And is Mr. Johnson appearing, or Thompson appearing remotely or in person?
Remotely for the
So
trial
Mr.
readiness.
You're welcome to come, but you are also permitted to appear remotely, Mr. Thompson, for the trial readiness.
Thank you, Your Honor. I tend to appear in person as a rule. This is the only time I haven't, so I will be in person.
Okay, all right. And then I want, let's say 3 weeks before the trial. Are you going to be around there, Mr. Fleming? I want to set this omnibus hearing.
And Your Honor, I will probably be around. I can make it work. What dates are we proposing for that time?
All right, and I want to set, looking at the number of motions here, I think 2 hours.
I think that will take care of it, Your Honor.
Okay. And then the final thing is, I think it would be helpful for the court as well as the parties to determine in which order these motions should be heard, because just looking at them quickly, it seems like a decision in one may have an effect on whether or not another motion becomes moot.
Yeah, I would think that the order in which they were filed.
We could do that. I'm looking.
I think some of these motions are redundant of one another. I think if we heard the motions to dismiss first, and then any motions to compel, and then any kind of motions to strike, because I think those are directed at specific pleadings, some of which are moot at this point. I haven't gone through all the motions, but I think some of those are moot.
Okay.
Regardless, I think that's the order that would make sense just off the top of my head, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. Can we note that in the minute order? Okay. We have our dates.
I think we need to, I don't think we have the time for the motion here, and so if we can get a date.
Okay. And you said about 2 weeks before the trial?
I'd say 3 if we.
3 weeks, okay.
Just to give Mr. Thompson and the district attorney's office enough time
Okay.
for the motions to be heard, court to rule, and then for each party to be able to adjust the presentation of their case according to the court's ruling.
So we have Monday, December 22nd at 3 p.m.
Mr. Fleming, that work for you?
I will make that time work. Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Thompson, does that work for you?
I make it all work.
Okay. All right. So December 22nd, 3 p.m., we'll have the omnibus hearing scheduled for 2 hours. And then there'll be a trial readiness January
January 14th January 6th at 8:30.
8:30 a.m., January 6th. And then trial will begin on Wednesday, January 14th,
Yeah.
9 a.m. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
All right,
Thank you.
that's all for this morning. Thank you.